Sunny is overrated.
Sunny is great.
Yeah, dude, fuck you. I don't watch it that much anymore, but for a while I watched it. It's funny, yeah.
Since they took Family Guy off of Netflix, it's
Are you comparing it to Family Guy? Fuck.
garbage. No, god damn it. Like,
Search
I
complaint.
watch show that I don't have to think about, and I'm not gonna care if I fall asleep to fall asleep. And since they took Family Guy and American Dad and Bob's Burgers off Netflix, I watch It's Always Sunny to go to sleep.
And then you watch Always Sunny and you're too busy laughing to fall asleep.
Basically.
Because it's like way better than any of that fucking Family Guy garbage.
I know.
Oh my god.
I hear Bob's Burgers is good, so...
Bob's Burgers is fantastic.
Yeah, I've never watched it, really.
I
but-
watch nothing but M.A.S.H and Hogan's Heroes.
My parents fucking love M.A.S.H. They watch it
M.A.S.H
all-
is the greatest television show ever made.
Alright, so, my dad used to always think, up until his last military operation, that, like, the shit that happens in M.A.S.H, they're just over-exaggerating.
No?
Then my dad went to Operation Cold Steel, and he was like, holy shit, you can't make this shit. I've got M.A.S.H type shit happening everywhere. There was a guy, he got a dishonorable discharge for stealing a tricycle
You've told me the story
from
like
a blind
6 times.
man.
You have told me the story like 6 times.
Like, there's also like this 6'4" sergeant that on Easter saluted a 2-star general wearing fucking bunny ears that were fucking blue and glittery instead of his fucking cover. He was wearing these goddamn bunny ears. And like, my dad comes up to him and like pulls him to the side and goes, "Hi, Colonel," and it's just like, and he goes, "You might want to not be so excited." Like,
I'll be right back.
and then there was something about oh god, I forget what it was, but it was a 24/7 firing exercise is what Operation Cold Steel was. The biggest live fire exercise ever done in the U.S. military.
At the time.
It just finished.
No, I know.
It just finished in June.
Yeah. But still.
I'm wondering
Like,
if I should upload this.
Like Cold Steel 2 isn't even as big as Cold Steel 1 was. Anyway, so like there was this thing, and he was trying to get a hold of one of the radio men on one of the trucks, and they couldn't get a hold of him, so like they were freaking out. And then someone else grabbed him and he's like, "Sorry, sir, he's kind of eating a pizza." He's like, "What the fuck?" And so then they had to fill out a threat level assessment about the different types of pizza.
Jesus.
It was like the more toppings, the more risk there was.
Breaking hazard.
Oh no! They were using melted cheese, and they fall off and burn the operator.
God damn it.
Let's see. Okay, so they're firing these big ass machine guns and shit, like 50 cals, and saws and shit like that. And there are deer running across the firing range.
Firing range!
Like,
Can't help it.
and it's sad that my dad had to radio in, "Do not shoot the goddamn deer."
Well, of course you shoot the deer.
And you eat the deer.
Exactly.
Not allowed. Not allowed to, because reasons. Government ammunition and Geneva Convention shit.
That's funny.
Animals
done
aren't
playing?
private under the Geneva Convention.
I'm gonna have to
No,
go
they're
at some
not.
point.
But they are still classified as individuals.
I'm gonna have to go at some point. I'm assuming my parents want to watch shows all week.
See, the Geneva Convention says that you cannot at an individual. Now, how do we get by this? It's the equipment that they're holding in their hands. And so because they're deer, they're classified as individuals, and thus we can't shoot at them. And they're not holding equipment, so we can't even get by it that way.
What if you shot at the ground around him?
I gotta
Fuck
go
these
in
guys.
like. I gotta
Fuck
go in
your
like.
Tula!
Alright, fuck you then.
How soon do you gotta go?
I'm not saying it, because you was interrupting like a dick.
Cyber, what did you do?
I
Just
killed the
kill-
people.
Yeah.